Alright, let's open up the box. And this comes in 4 different colors, so pink, blue, white, and natural pine. Upon opening the box, inside there's going to be some instructions. I tried to read some of it, but you know, I kind of just roll with my own tune. But of course, definitely read the instructions if you don't know how to do this kind of craft. And they have double-sided adhesive here, which I'm assuming is for the picture, and some cute little accessories that you can decorate the clay with once you're done, a dowel to roll out the clay, and then 2 packets of clay. So this is the frame. I think the frame is really pretty. Like, I was surprised how thick and heavy it was. And one side is for the footprints, and then the other 2 is going to be for a picture. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I am going to open up the back of the frame. I don't know about you guys, but I personally really like the swinging hinges. I don't like the metal ones where you have to peel open, if you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, you're gonna remove the backing, and this is going to be the part that you work in. Okay, so this is pretty self-explanatory, but what you're gonna do is remove the contents from the packet, and you'll want to knead this for about 1 to 2 minutes. It will really help warm up the clay, and it'll just help working with your baby and also having it pushed into a frame a lot easier. Now once you're done kneading, go ahead and just place it into the cutout part of the frame. You want to push and stretch the clay so that it fills in the cutout section of the frame, and go ahead and take the dowel to help smooth it out a little bit more. What I like to do is take my finger and kind of just rub it a little bit, and it really smooths out the clay. It's such an easy thing to do. Just kind of run your fingers around a couple of times. And now we are totally ready for baby. This is probably like the cutest part of this video here. Okay, so now you're just gonna lean over and have baby step into the clay. It's going to be an interesting experience, especially if you have a kicker like I do. So yes, you are gonna have to use your fingers to kind of smooth out some imperfections, but it works out. And then I think the harder one is using her hands because she's still going through that like clench fist phase. Yeah, she did not want to open up her hands for this. Keep in mind that it's not going to be perfect, but if you want to do it over, all you gotta do is just take the dowel and roll it out flat again and try again. And here we are, her kicking again because she is a little bit of a wiggly worm, but I think these turned out really, really well. A quick tip that I want to note is that if you want to smooth out the surroundings, you can go ahead and just take a paintbrush, dip it in water, and then brush out the surroundings so that the footprint can stand out a little bit more. Okay, so you're going to want to let this dry for about 24 to 48 hours, and in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick out a couple of photos that I like, print it out, and I just go ahead and take the tape that comes with the kit here, and I place it at the top and the bottom of the frame. Then I just peel the paper backing off of the adhesive, and then I press my picture right onto it. Make sure that it's aligned before you commit to it. So flip it around to take a look at it to see that if it's in a nice position or not. Oh my gosh, this is really, really cute. I'm so happy how it turned out. Ah, look how cute she is. That's my baby. Okay, so once the footprint is dried, I don't know if you guys can see this on camera. You can see the footprint, but it's kind of like shadowy. I mean, it looks so much better in person, to be honest. But I want to give it a little bit of pop, so I have some gold dust here, and I'm just gonna take a paintbrush and fill in her footprint a little bit. This is totally optional. It comes with other decorative items that you can place in there, but you know, whatever you have laying around, you can go ahead and mess with it. So what I did now is I just took the matte cutout and I placed it right on top, and it just looks so, so precious. And now here is the glass part. I would have to say glass in quotation is actually just acrylic, which I think is so much better in case the frame drops, it doesn't shatter. And you just peel the backing off of that and you place it right on top. Now I flip the whole thing over and I place it back into the frame. And like I mentioned before, I really like the little swivel parts because I'm not gonna break a nail trying to put pictures into a picture frame. I know that's kind of shallow of me, but it's kind of some truth there. I don't know, I like the little gold edition. I think it's such a cute little touch, and her little toes are so cute. This is adorable. I am so in love with it. Now at first, I kind of went down into my craft room and I placed it in there to see what it looks like. And although it's very cute, I think there's a lot of other places that I can place it in my house. I think in my living room, it looks super fabulous and super adorable. But of course, as I'm editing this video, I'm looking at the spot where it is in the living room and I noticed that it's gone. Turns out Papa Bear took it to work, so it's now